Yeah, I know we had 3 minutes to go on the timer. I don't care. I almost didn't come on here tonight because I guess I'm bad company tonight. I don't feel like, when you just don't, there's something you want to go do, but you're just going to be a mess when you get there. You're not going to be good company. It's the way I feel. Today, nothing bad happened today. Well, nothing out of the normal. Nothing super unusual. I don't understand how to fight something when you can't cut the head off the snake. There's no, how do you fight an idea? I'm really trying to get my thoughts together because I'm very, very much angry about stuff, and I'm trying to articulate it in a way. 3 minutes more on the timer wasn't going to help me. The Dodgers lost the World Series a few years ago to the Astros, and they cheated. They cheated, and they got caught, and they admitted they did it, but it didn't matter. Who cares? They got the trophy. It doesn't matter that they cheated. It doesn't matter that they lied. They got the trophy. So who cares? People say things. They did that investigation on Trump for 3 years. Turned up nothing. Oh, I know. Everybody says, well, we found tons of things. No. If you'd have found something, he'd have been in jail. Period. You didn't find anything. You didn't find anything substantial. You didn't find anything more than any other president's ever done. You're full of shit. You're lying. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that people are coming out now and saying, well, okay, we didn't, the Mueller revision didn't find all them, but we looked, and who cares? You disrupted his presidency for 3 or 4 years. Who cares? Who cares if you come out now? This whole thing with Hunter Biden's laptop, everybody knows what's going on, but they suppressed it. They hid it for most of the people, and now they're coming around. Well, I guess it was really his, and it was, I guess there was some stuff there, and we did suppress it with the social media. But who cares? The election's over. The people that needed to hear it didn't get to hear it, so who cares if you lied? It's over. You got what you wanted. Who cares? And it happens every day, and it happened today, and it happened yesterday, and it's going to happen tomorrow. You talk about all the vaccines, and we got to have them. You got to have the mask on. You got to be 6 feet apart. And people question. Don't question. If you question it, you're not loyal, not patriotic. You're full of shit. You're lying. And then we find out that none of that really mattered, and that maybe the vaccines not only didn't do what you guys said, that they might even be bad. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You got what you wanted. You shut down the country, and you're controlling from that day forward how it reopens and what we do. You got your way. And you found out the names of every person who was against you. So who cares if you come out now and say, well, the vaccine really didn't do it, and it might even be bad. Well, it's, who cares? Who cares? You said all that stuff and you got your way. Who cares? You got what you wanted. You lied, or you withheld, or you said a bunch of stupid stuff and you got your way. So who cares? Who cares now that you're apologizing? Who cares now, that you're coming clean now? Who cares? What does it matter? You got your way. You accomplished what you wanted. They say this all the time about, with racism, and this is the white cops and white people hate black people. Then you find out that there's more black on black crime, and you find out statistically that there's more brown on brown and white on white people and black on black, and it was all a lie. There was no systemic racism. The statistics prove it. And when we show you that and say that, the systemic racism really isn't there, people are pretty much getting along. Doesn't matter. Everybody's mad. You made everybody angry. You spun up the whole country. You sent everybody out there, and black people who didn't know they were supposed to be angry, now they're angry. And white people that didn't know that this was going on, now they're defensive. You spun everybody up for nothing, because we all don't feel that way. But it doesn't matter. It's too late. Now you got what you wanted. You got what you wanted. You said it all. You did the whole thing. There's people that come out here, and it goes to there's no part of life that we can escape that. Or maybe I'm speaking out of turn. Maybe it's me. Maybe none of you feel this way. Maybe this is all just in my head, but there's no place I can escape it right now. There's no place that I can hide from this. The people say, well, and you Generation X, you guys had it so easy. You could work a part-time job and put yourself through college in a summer. No, not at Harvard. I maybe could work a summer part-time and take 2 classes at a community college. What are you talking? When you were 20 years old and you could get a job and buy a house, and everything's screwed now, and the younger kids can't do anything, all because of you. What are you talking about? I was making $3.35 an hour at my first job. I don't even know how much that is a year, but it ain't much. What, $6,000 a year? And the average price of a house was like $90,000 or something. I'd have to work 2 years and never spend a penny on food or gasoline or car insurance, never do anything, and maybe I'd have enough money for a down payment. What are you talking about? But all they have to do is go say it, and then you can come along and say, well, the average wage was this, and the housing price was this, and then you adjust for inflation. You come and you can prove to people, look, it's not like it was. I didn't walk out of here and get a job working as a janitor at a church and then go buy a house and a car. I couldn't have a family. There was no living wage at 18 or 19 or 20 years old. You had to hustle up. You had to work 2 jobs. What are you talking about? But it doesn't matter. Because once you put it out there, then all of the kids today, they leave, they run, they scatter like cockroaches. They all run away going, oh, we're screwed. They're better than us. You guys all had it easier. And all you see is the backs of their heads flipping us off as they run off in different directions, screaming that they've got it so much worse than us. And you can show them, say, no, come back and let me tell you, I was there. Let me tell you how, I don't care anymore. My life's screwed and it's not my fault. It's your fault and you did it and you screwed everything up and you had it so easy. What does it matter by then? They all ran off and they've got it in their heads. One guy gets out there and talks like that and 1,000 kids listen. Now I got to run around to 1,000 kids and explain. I got to track them all down and explain it. And who are they telling? Who are they lying to? And it goes on and on and on. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. They are literally, they're the masters of giving you a couple of handfuls of examples, pretending it's the normal thing. Well, we found a couple little things here about Trump and Russia, so all of it's got to be that way. All of it. Well, we found a couple things here where a couple of kids in 1986, they had pretty good jobs and they could afford a house, and so it's all got to be that way. They're absolutely the masters of spin and lie and deceit. And then they have no problem coming back and going, okay, all right, well, now I was just going on the information I was given. You're probably right. What good does an apology mean, man? The Houston Astros still got the trophy. It doesn't matter if they admit to cheating the Dodgers. It doesn't matter what you say. You can apologize and got some of it wrong about Trump. You ruined the administration for 3 years. It doesn't matter what you say. You got everybody all wound up on racism. It doesn't matter that you apologize afterwards. And the thing, I've brought this up before in different ways, but the thing I hate to hear, you know how I know someone is a lying piece of shit? Because they say, all right, I take full responsibility for what I said. Oh, you do? Okay, what's your punishment? Well, there isn't really any. I mean, we're just saying apologize, and I'm a good man. I'm accepting responsibility for cheating the Dodgers out of their trophy. Do we get the trophy back? Well, no, but I'm taking responsibility. But if nothing happens to you for spinning racism up, if nothing happens to you for lying about Trump and Russia and spinning it out of control, if nothing happens to you for dividing one generation against another and pretending that one generation is owed something from this, if all of your stories, even if you apologize, if you're going to go around and around in a circle like that, if there's no accountability for you taking responsibility, the buck stops with me, then who cares? Well, I sound good, don't I? I'm sounding very, I'm accepting, I've apologized. You haven't done shit. As usual, the same thing happens over and over. You say a bunch of shit, you stir everybody up in a direction, and then you leave. And it takes weeks or months or years to undo what you've done. And we can't really undo it anyway. And when you apologize, nobody's listening. If you tell 1,000 people some bullshit story, you're going to get those same 1,000 people back and then apologize and undo in their heads. And then those 1,000 people, are they going to go out and find all the people they told that story to? You can't do it. It doesn't matter. You tell whatever story you want, you spin people up, you divide people, you divide generations, and not playfully, and not with observation. You do it with the intent of never bringing anybody together ever. You divide races that way. You divide every way you can. And if you don't get caught, you leave it there. And you look like a hero who was enlightening the world. If you do get caught, you simply apologize and take the blame, take the responsibility. What does it matter? What you said is already out there. You cannot fix it. You cannot undo it. So who cares if you apologize? And taking responsibility, nothing's going to happen to. What is the consequence for taking responsibility? Everybody knows you're a liar. Nobody cares anymore about liars. You know, in the 30s and 40s and 50s, in the early years, if you were branded a liar, if you were a known liar, that was a stigmatism. You didn't want that. You really were like, you had to leave town. Don't trust anything that man says. He's a liar. Because there wasn't a ton of them out there. No, I know everybody lies. I got it. Not at that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about guys who are in a position to change things and spin people up. Yeah, I'm angry. Nobody cares that they're branded a liar today. Who cares? There's very few of you listening. I could probably in my head think of 6 or 7 of you that if somebody called you a liar, you'd be genuinely upset. Most people don't care. And the next time someone says I'm taking responsibility, why doesn't someone ask them, all right, what happens to you now? Well, what do you mean? I'm taking responsibility. Yes. What happens to you now? You're taking responsibility is accepting the punishment for what you've done wrong. What's going to happen to you? Well, nothing. That is not a damn thing. And it happens at every level. There's no escaping it for me. Everything that I see is just people saying stuff because they can, hoping they don't get caught. And if they do, who cares? I don't. I had some small piece of me today, and I know this can't work because nobody's going to listen and nobody's going to care, but it can work with me. The next time I'm in front of someone of any consequence and they start saying something like, well, here's what we're going to do, and we have to raise the taxes because of this, I'm going to stop and say, you've literally got everything else wrong. Why should I believe you? Before you talk, why should I believe you? And I will list them, everything I just listed to you, all the way from Trump to the vaccine to racism to the Dodgers. You literally got everything wrong. Why should I believe you? Well, you see, we've got science. No, you had science last time. Well, those were these politicians. No, you're all politicians. Next, come on. Why should I listen? I'm going to interrupt people and go, why should I believe you when you've literally got everything wrong? Everything you've said has been wrong. And as far as accepting responsibility, no one's even taken the microphone out of your fucking mouth. You're still in government, in Washington, D.C., and you're still talking. At the very least, we should take the microphone away from you and find somebody else. That should be the least that happens when you say, I'm accountable for my actions. Then step down. Shut up. Everybody lies about stuff, but there's some that just get back up and tell bigger and bigger lies every fucking time. There's no head of the snake. There's no leader. Who's the leader of these liars? Who's the leader? It's not. It's a collective thing. It's collective. It's so funny to watch. I know they've pointed it out before, but you think of a spin on a story, and it's like, well, Hunter Biden's laptop may have been hacked into, and that information put there. And like a mass email that went out, everybody starts saying it. As soon as one person comes up with some plausible angle, lie, spin, everybody says it. Everybody jumps in. And then it becomes the truth, or it becomes the reason or the excuse, and everybody hears it. You can call it today. Well, okay, all right. It wasn't. Nobody hacked his computer and put that stuff on there. You think that matters now? Nobody cares. There's no one person that does that. It's a collective, silent agreement. Just to have a conspiracy, you don't have to have a formal agreement. You don't have to have a handshake with 75 people that all get in a room and agree on a conspiracy. That's not that. There's conspiracy just happened because everybody just kind of, oh yeah, no, I'm with you. No, you got what I'm saying? Okay, no, don't really do. No, we got, and it just grows, and it's still a conspiracy or a collective effort to be wrong. There's no one person to fire. There's no one person to vote out. There's no head of the snake to cut off. The people that think this way and behave this way are like a virus. They're an illness that just keeps growing. And there's only two things that I can think of, and I'm probably wrong, and I probably should think about this more before I open my goddamn mouth. But I have to stop people from talking and ask them before they begin, why should I trust you this time? Collectively, all of you have lied every time you open your mouth. Before you even finish talking, tell me why I should believe you this time before you speak. Wouldn't that be nice? I can't do that with everybody, but man, there's some people in my circle I can do that to and go, before you talk, you literally got these 6 things wrong. Why should I believe this one? Before, I don't even know what you're going to say, but before you say it, tell me why I should believe you. You've lied and been wrong about everything so far. That's one. And I don't know that all diseases and illnesses can be cured. You can't cut off your arm to cure cancer. But if there's an antidote, if there's a serum, as we used to say, you inject a small amount of it and watch it grow. Maybe that's it. Maybe the disease is just bigger right now. Maybe the way I act and the way I behave, maybe bringing back some of the please and thank yous. Maybe holding the door open for people. Showing respect. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Maybe just using regular common sense. Maybe if I do it, maybe I'll have my own infection. Maybe I'll infect 3 people that go, hey, that dude was pretty nice. Maybe they start doing it. Maybe then 50 people do it, then 1,000. Maybe that's the antidote. Maybe that's the serum. Maybe it's something that spreads the same way theirs spreads. Winston Churchill said, "For evil to rule the world, all good men must do is nothing." Well, I'm tired of doing nothing. Maybe that's the answer. Stop them from talking and inject some common sense and respect, and then don't back down. Maybe it's foolish. But that's all I've got. I'll be back in about 6 minutes. All right. Sorry about that. Sometimes I just have to collect my thoughts. Anyway, I do apologize. Let me get between the sheets here. I have no idea who's here. I started running my mouth and I couldn't see the comments, and I'm getting yelled at because I didn't read one thing in the sheets. Ladies and gentlemen, I did drink some here, so let me go back through. Let me scream between the sheets here, and then I'll get to some of your guys' stuff, and I'll see what's going on in here. Jack Daniel Miller, welcome to the Legion of X. Everybody, I hope you guys welcome Jack in here. Big Mac fan, first time on a live stream. Been enjoying all the prior content so far. Glad you're all are booming. Wow. Well, I don't know if Big Mac's still here after that. Probably just, he probably went, oh shit, what have I done? And banned himself from the channel. Probably blocked us. Danielle, welcome to being an extra. I hope you guys all welcome Dan. Evelyn, I'm with you. I've been pretty mad about shit myself today. What a world we live in. Evelyn, I'm with you. Ace Diamond, you fight an idea with a better idea, says Julius Caesar. That could be true. Lionheart, member for 11 months. I wonder who's going to be the first one to cross that line into 12 months and see what little icon comes up next. Lion says, I care. Circle the wagons, and he's got a drink. Thank you very much for that. Brent Joyner, welcome to being an extra. I hope you guys all welcome Brent. Brandon Young, thoughts on term limits and level taxing and the fact that the average age of politician is in their late 50s and the average person in our country is in the mid-30s. Well, Brandon, that's a mouthful. Term limits would be a great thing. I'm not going into the other topics right now. It would take me too long, and I'm still angry, and I'd probably end up punching my monitor and breaking my stuff. I don't want to do that. Mr. Trench, trucker, $5, and I never wore one. I was also considered essential, so no lockdown for me. Last year I rolled in the convoy to D.C., always fight for freedom. I don't think I've ever heard a comment from Mr. Trench Trucker, and I'm glad we did tonight. Thank you, my man. Zoe Michelle, member for 11 months. She's an extra. Zoe's a familiar name, long supporter of the program. Nicholas Newton's been around a minute, also $5. We're definitely on the same page, General. Well, that's two of us, maybe three. Wrath R drops in $4.99, but didn't say what for, so I'm going to have to assume he wants me to drink. Brian Henson hadn't been around for a little bit. I haven't noticed his name anyway. $19.99, $20. Turn my whole screen orange, and then somebody moved my screen on me. So, Brian Henson, $19.99. It's all about gimme, 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 not go out and earn it for yourself anymore. I've stopped, you guys notice how liberal Democrats, they don't invoke the name of Kennedy like they used to. You remember that when their champion was John Kennedy, but the Democratic Party has moved so far into self-entitlement. When you remind them, if you guys don't know why they never bring up Kennedy anymore, because all of you pay attention, they don't. Remember, that was their big thing. They're one of their champions, one of their heroes. But remember what he said: ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. Oh, whoa. No, that is not what we stand for anymore. We want entitlements. We want things given to us. What can the country do for me? Country's got money. I want some. I want my free Obama phone. I want food stamps. Come on, what's my country? They've gotten away. When's the last time you heard somebody invoke his name as a champion of the Democratic Party? Because they've moved so far away. That's why so many people have left the Democratic Party and said, look, man, I didn't really leave you. You guys kind of left me. You guys don't, nothing like what you looked like in the 60s and 70s. No, nothing at all. You claim all this stuff, but you don't actually practice it anymore. No, not like that at all. They're just a name only. So now you guys know. All right, where was I? See, Brian Young, got that one. Brian Hansen. That's just teeing off what Brian said there. Angie, $5, speak some facts, 100%. Alan Pitts, but what's the move, General? Alan, I don't know if my ideas were right or not. I'm sure you heard me. I don't know. Rick Howe Jr., $1.99. The $2 whore in the house, Rick. Carl, as a man of color, being called a liar hurts far worse than the N-word. Good. That's Carl's a man of substance. Good. Absolutely right. Nolan Lynch, welcome to Becoming Extra. I hope you guys all welcome Nolan to the table. Thomas Thompson, and his middle name is Tommy. I'm going to freak out. $1.99. Love the show. Gen X here as well. Curtis Carnduff, being from Canada, I know exactly how you feel. The turd we have running our country needs to go, but the people believe his bullshit. I know. Eric Kubler is an extra. I hope you guys welcomed Eric. These guys, you got to remember to welcome these people. When I'm talking and I'm looking up here telling a story or I'm talking about something, I cannot see everybody that jumps in and becomes a member. I can't. So it's up to you guys, the regulars, the people that have been here, to say their name. Welcome them. Make them, because I will when I get to it, but it's late. I don't want them to leave because I was being insensitive. I'm not. I'm trying to fit everything. Anyway. Do your best, you guys. Help me out there. Don't. Nolan Lynch, new member. General, have we gotten too big? I feel there's no more way for the people anymore to hold them accountable. The good news is, Nolan, the pendulum is beginning to swing back the other way. If I tell you that Generation Z may be one of the biggest wrecking balls we've ever seen, I don't know if it's 100% true or not, but boy, some of the stuff that I'm seeing on a big scale has that potential. It does. We've talked about it. I can go into it again, but it's there. The pendulum's swinging the other way. It's just how many people are going to get on board with it, and I hope everybody does. Teflon Don, member for 1 month, bottom of the glass nation. We are here with you, General. We appreciate you, bud. Let's smoke and drink. All right. Well, Teflon Don, I hope nothing sticks to any of us. Oh, Chris Lay Gwyn. Hi, all. That was heavy, and I feel it here in Australia. Zero accountability. Bring back the older days where the unwritten law was common sense and courtesy. That's exactly what I was trying to get across. Kevin Day, going to Vegas this weekend, but we'll see you at the GSR in April. Looking forward to it. Lots of people are climbing on board to come see us. We're actually advertising it much better. We're actually letting people know in a different way. I kind of screwed it up last time on the Las Vegas side of things. It was good. We had a lot of fun. There was a lot of people there. It was the event, the VIP event was great. I remember every single person that was there, and I had a lot of fun. But I'm trying to get more of the people that are just going to stop by and say hello for a minute. I would have liked to have some of those guys come. We had a few, but we actually had more the first time. And Two Bear was there both times. Two Bear, I'd tell you, we had more the first time around. The first one, this was the second one, far less. So that was on me. That wasn't on the good people of Gen X Talks and the fans. That was on me. I screwed that up, and I'm trying to correct it right now. And so far, I'm taking my cues from the kid. Gen Z kid said, Dad, we messed up. What he meant was I messed up, but he didn't say it that way. And we're doing it his way, and I'm taking his lead, and he's not wrong on that. And it's working. We're getting a lot of response. We're going to keep hitting that all the way to the very end. So we'll Kevin, man, please allow me the privilege of shaking your hand when you get there. Please remind me. Curtis, kind of first time live, but you have amazing wisdom. I would love to take credit for the wisdom, Curtis, but I would say, a robot that you program to go do something can't take credit for what they were programmed to do. Would you agree? Robot, just you program to go do that, dig the hole and come back. The robot goes and digs the hole and comes back. I got it. So I appreciate you saying that I have wisdom or that I have knowledge or common sense, but I have been programmed primarily by the greatest generation, my grandfather, who was quite simply the greatest man I ever knew. Now I'm getting emotional talking about him. He programmed me. So what you're seeing is just a reflection of him, nothing to do with me. I think that's the best way to say that. Move on before my eyes start leaking. Trippy Pineapple, member for 11 months, bottom of the Glass Nation. Illy PS Hydrate. What's Illy? ILY. Is that some generational thing I'm supposed to know? ILY, am I supposed to know? Is that an acronym for something like, I like yellow, please hydrate? Okay, Trippy, if you like yellow, I'll hydrate. Nicholas Newton, $5. I want you to drink, my friend. Well, I wasn't gonna, but if we're just, just together, we'll drink then. There you go. All right. Richard Hash, General, listen to the podcast. Did you clean out Jen Mom's car so she can go to Goodwill? I forgot about that. Richard Hash, no, we didn't. She did organize it and put everything back in the boxes, and now we're still driving it around, and it's all going to fall out again. Richard Hash, straight from the podcast, hit you right here in the feels, buddy, making me feel like shit. Good job. Oh, Sky is Miffy. First time here. I've got to say I agree with pretty much everything you just said. I appreciate you speaking on it. Well, thank you very much. Nail Lover. She's been around forever. Big supporter of the program. General, there were at least 500 people here listening to you and agreeing. I couldn't see the numbers. I can't see them like you guys can. I don't know. I think somebody just noted to me when I took a break for a second, there was 499. So I don't know whether it went over that or not. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that people took time. That wasn't my intent. My intent wasn't to hey, let's keep the numbers up. Hey, send super chats. Hey, I literally didn't think I was going on tonight. You can ask Gen X Mom. She came upstairs and it was maybe 25 minutes to showtime. I hadn't sent out my smoke signals. I didn't do anything as I normally do. I didn't have a ton of show prep. I was mad. And it was kind of funny. She's just you can tell when your wife is feeling out the situation. And what she was doing was okay, are you mad at me? I'm like, no, I'm not angry at you. She's like, oh, okay, good. I said, well, I'm mad at the world. Yeah, fuck the world. I don't care. As long as you're not mad at me. Oh, chicks, man. Chicks, said the greatest philosopher of the 20th century. Battle Gnome 23, message retracted. So Battle Gnome 23 dropped off $5 and retracted his message. I wonder if Battle Gnome now disagrees with me. I wonder if I said something I shouldn't have said. Terry Knowles, welcome to Being an Extra. Thank you much, Terry. Appreciate you jumping on board. I hope everybody said hello to you. Teflon Don gifted a membership, and Super Macy Supri Macy? I'd fuck that one up. Macy got it. Teflon Don is now tied to Macy for the next month. Battle Gnome 23, $5 to the left. Accountability and individual rights have never been a principle, but a strategy. Ooh, well said. Battle Gnome 23, well said. The Avery Project. Hello, General. First live I've caught. Keep it up. God, why does everybody show up when I'm mad? Everybody shows up for the first time live to sit down and have a good time, forget their troubles. And what do? I throw chains on everybody and drag us down to the bottom of the ocean. Nice. Phoenix is in here. I'm lucky I never saw anything woke or ideology related while I was in high school, but it started to appear all over right after I graduated high school in 2016. Marcus, I dig you, my friend, and I don't think you have one bone in your body that is affected by any of the stuff I said. I think you're a cool cat all the way through. And I've met him in person, so I know what I'm talking about. Mike Barachon, sir, can I get your opinion on Chat GPT? Because it scares the hell out of me. Me too. Maybe what we should do, Mike, is save that one. I'll have Gen X Mom, because I've been paying a lot of attention to that. And there's something that no one has touched on. And there's a weird tie-in to, there was a big AI thing that was going on about 7 years ago, and it was so scary. Everybody was talking about it back then. Rush Limbaugh, Glenn Beck, Fox News. There was even CNN and MSNBC people going, whoa, 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 whoa. And it's this, and I'm not telling you what it is. If I bring it up, you'd go, holy shit, I remember that. What happened to that? No. Hold on to that. And then tie it to Chat GPT. If you think you're scared by what you're reading about that, I don't know why. Maybe there's something wrong with me, and I'm the only person who's putting these two things together. It hasn't happened yet, but it's like someone's going to go, wait a second, no one's talking about this one anymore, and everyone's talking about the chat thing now. No one's talking about this. We could spend an hour or more talking about what if these two things come together, and then then we're there's nothing you can do. You can't fix it. You might as well pull the plug on Skynet and let's see which Terminator we're fighting first. That's how I feel. Moderators, write that down, the two parts of the Chat GPT, and I promise I will discuss it. Mike, make sure you're around for that one. I will do it. Jerry Pacheco, $4.99, didn't say why, but thank you very much, and turned my whole screen teal right there. Brent Mitchell dropped in $10, said he's a fan. Thank you very much. Loud one on behalf of Beautiful Disaster for her birthday. The jar is annoying me with the Facebook stuff in it still. I didn't do any of the house cleaning. I'm sorry. I needed to, and I didn't do it. Bo knows, member for 4 months, bottom of the Glass Nation. Love you, brother. You're spot on 100. Never apologize and never change. Thank you, General. We take it back. Accountability, Gen X for life, and bottom of the Glass Nation. Those are 5 really good hashtags right there. Well, we used to call pound symbols back in the day is now called a hashtag. Jerry Pacheco, $1.99. Did this make me a member, or am I really this dumb? Jerry, when you donated a couple of bucks in there, that just goes to us. It just you just gave me $2. Thank you. If you want to become a member, someone will have to put up a link for you. The moderators will do that. They'll get you by name in there. You click the link and you spend $1. It's $1 a month. If you want to go for the big one, it's $5 a month. But if you wanted the regular member to just turn your name green, you can go do it that way. They'll put up the thing for you there, Jerry, or someone will get a hold of you. We got a really good staff here. They won't let you down. Brian Ivany, I can't type much because I'm working, but I had a similar rant last night. Only mine was about religion. I agree 100%. And Ace Diamond with $2 says chicks, man, chicks. And the lovely Gen X Mom has graced our presence.
Hi, everyone.
And they can hear you.
Did you scare everybody with your voice?
I noticed you didn't come out of your office.
No.
So
when you get in one of those, I just leave you alone and just let you. I
didn't mean to upset you, but
it's okay.
As you know, when you came upstairs to get me,
I know.
I wasn't coming.
I know.
I knew I was going to be poor company.
But I didn't force you, remember?
I know. I just did.
I know.
Honestly, remember when we were kids and they used to talk about beauty soothes the savage beast. That was a Bugs Bunny thing, and he was always going after the big tomato furry looking guy.
Yes.
And they even transferred over to Marvel. And what's her name? Black Widow. She's the one who calms down the Hulk.
Correct.
That's been a thing for centuries. Beauty tames the savage beast, all the way back to the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Right.
I will tell you that I was building up such anger about everything that I knew I couldn't go on tonight and talk because I wasn't going to get my thoughts right. I was just going to get mad and break stuff. And I don't know, you didn't come up there with the intent to change me at all.
No.
You kind of wanted to know what's going on. You were happy I wasn't mad at you. And then you kind of moved on. But just those few minutes, you really calmed me down and allowed me to walk downstairs and collect my thoughts. So,
well, I'm glad I didn't bug you.
I know.
I just left you alone.
But if you hadn't done that, then I probably wouldn't be sitting here. So thank you for instinctively knowing how to change me.
You're welcome. And I love you.
I love you too.
Okay. 2 PayPals from Sammy Joe. Disney Mama says, YouTube won't let me post links because I'm not staff, so I'm sending it in PayPal. Come hang out with me while the guys play. Trippy and the Kid Wednesdays. She's doing a post.
She's doing a plug for gaming.
Wednesdays and Fridays at 7:45 Los Angeles time on Twitch.
Yeah.
And then she wrote, to the awesome, amazing, wonderful person that is Gen X mom, for whatever she chooses, I won't ask for you know what. I'm going to wait till it is given willingly. Until then, here's to you, Gen X mom. Love you. I love you too, Disney mama. Thank you.
And here's to you, sweetheart, for literally being one of the best people I've ever known my entire life.
Thank you, honey. I love you.
All right, enough with the sappiness. Let's get back to work. Ace Diamond said, chicks, man, chicks. I'm going to steal that and use it, but in a good way right now. Bowling with Cotton Balls, new members. So glad I found your family. It's so refreshing to see a man and woman who are in love with each other and sticking it out, which we do. Gonzalez 1965. Wholeheartedly agree with you. And I had a grandfather that lived to be 98, kicking ass and spreading wisdom till his last breath. Amen. Mad Jeeper and NH, I'm guessing that's New Hampshire. Could be North Hollywood. I don't know. $4, whiskey, and a jar. Oh, yeah. Beautiful disaster. Can I ride on top of the bus? Yes, you can. This bus is going over the cliff. I'm surprised it didn't get banned. I'm surprised we didn't have a bunch of goons complain to YouTube and get the stream pulled. It's happened. It didn't happen this time. Donald Kingsbury, concept of generations has always been lame and a way to keep people against each other. I have different feelings on the supposed greatest generation. We live with their mistake, and now it's more the rich. Well, you know what? Every generation makes mistakes. So if you want to complain about that, go in the corner and just write it down and mail it to me. I'll read it later. Yes, you're back.
So my brother, the Sun Valley Fox, is watching with his wife.
He didn't watch that whole thing, did he?
He did. I believe he did, because he sent you a message. He said, tell General he is awesome and he is my brother.
About the kindest words that your brother's ever said to me. Sun Valley Fox, everybody, who will be up there in Reno. We get to meet him in person. I've met him in person already. He's a great man of stature and rapport. And you guys should know that if you get to meet him, you should feel blessed. So if you're in Reno on April 1st, the Sun Valley Fox will be there. He's one of the people we've tricked into showing up. Yeah. Arlene, I'm so glad I caught this live. Love you, TikTok, and all you the best. So glad to be on your side of the fence. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, Arlene. Joey Gouda, Whiskey for the General. Thank you. Sweets came here with $2.79. Happy Thursday. Best bar ever. Brent Mitchell, welcome to Bottom of the Glass Nation, everybody. I hope you guys are welcoming these people. I didn't see them come through. Loud One, $21. Loud One and I, we spoke on the phone twice today, or at least once we did. General, it's Ren's birthday. How have you missed this? Happy birthday, beautiful disaster. My sister from another Mr. I don't have I'm not the guy in charge of birthdays. I don't know. When Allie was here, we had a birthday list or a birthday email or a birthday something, but beautiful disaster. She turned 21 today, so now we can drink.
I have her listed that Saturday's her birthday on the calendar.
Gen X Mom just chimed in and says, we have her birthday listed as Saturday for some reason. Ooh, you know what? In typical Generation X fashion, let's blame Allie. because she's not here. God damn it. That girl just screwed up everything she wrote down. Now, she wrote down Ren's birthday on the wrong day. She wrote it down for Saturday. It's all her fault. And that's why she doesn't work here anymore, is because she can't spell correctly. And I apologize. Ren, happy 21st birthday. 22nd? 23rd? You're not older than 25. I don't know how old you are, but you're not that old. I've seen pictures of you. Come on now. All right. What did I miss? Oh, don't. Well, somebody moved my whole screen on there, and I don't know why. I'll go back up to the top, make sure I didn't miss anything. Johnny Backpack. Hello, sir. I was wondering if you would give your thoughts on an infinite energy machine like the ones on YouTube made from induction motors. Yeah, there's no such thing. There's no such thing as a perpetual motion machine. Everything eventually wears down and stops. And you can get close, but there hasn't been one invented yet. Steve MacDaddy, I come from a military family. 2 grandfather and 1 grandmother were in World War II and a Korea veteran. My dad was a Marine in Vietnam, in the Vietnam War, and I was born in 1969. I love this country so much, I'm hurting. Steve, that's how I felt tonight. I was just, if I didn't love my country so much, it wouldn't bother me so much. And I wish it didn't. I wish I didn't have to live with that being upset like that. I wish I could blow it off. I wish I could go, well, it'll figure itself out and doesn't bother me anyway. I wish I could be that guy. And I can't. I cannot get away from that. I'm absolutely with you on that, Steve. Joey he thanks everyone but me, and I'm out and done. What the hell? I just read it. Didn't I read Joey Gauda's just like I just scrolled up and read his a minute ago? Joey, you got to figure that they're all in order here, man. And I don't know what order they come in. They come into my sheet, and I just go from top to bottom and read it straight through. I just said your name a minute ago because I don't know how to pronounce it. I got stuck on it. So if you're out and you're done, I get it, my man. We'll catch you on the flip side if you come back. Rural 16476, new member. Hey, General, since I know you like 80s movies, how'd you like Police Academy and Short Circuit? Those are my 2 all-time favorites. I wasn't a big fan of Short Circuit. It's okay. It was decent. It was cool. And everybody I know loved it. Everybody. And Police Academy, the first one, I just thought was brilliant. I just loved that kind of slapstick 80s comedy. It kind of drug on by Police Academy 32, whatever there was, and that was the Libyan police or wherever we ended up. I don't know. They covered everything, but the first one was really good. Krista Rose, member for 6 months. We're glad you came downstairs and chose to spend some time with us regardless. Thank you, General, and thank you to Gen X Mom, too. You guys are welcome. I just told you that I wasn't going to be very good company, and sometimes I excuse myself from events. I won't go do a party or a family get together. I just excuse myself. I'm starting to become poor company. I bow out. Pop Battles is the guy's name. Hey, General, you are good for this toilet bowl we call life. Keep on a good man. Well, I just felt like I hit the handle on flush tonight. I'm sorry. Jody Gouda, $2. Joey Gouda. Am I saying that wrong again? Here's four for whiskey. You gonna say thank you? Well, Joey, thank you for your $2 and the $2 before. I think you deserve my undivided attention. Joey Gouda. All right, now listen. Joey, I do apologize that I didn't see your super chat before. I do apologize that I didn't single you out with some thanks. I'm sorry that I skipped over it in such a manner that you didn't receive the information from me like you needed. I'm sorry that you felt the need to keep coming back and pulling on my shirt until I paid attention to you. I don't know how many more things I can be sorry for, but rest assured, I will never forget Joey Gouda. I will never forget the name because you are clearly one of the most needy sons of bitches in this entire comment section, because there's tons of people that donate a lot of money and I skip right over them unintentionally too, and they wait their turn. And just letting you know that I didn't mean to do it. It's Gouda. What? It's Gouda? That's his Gouda. Well, Gouda, whatever it is, he's got to be the one. Just don't listen. Calm down. Everybody loves you. Don't think because we skipped. I imagine him getting up and going, he didn't say my goddamn name, and I'm here at $2. All right, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to try it again. But I swear to God, if the general doesn't say he didn't say it again. He didn't say my goddamn name, motherfucker. All right, I'll try one more time. I'm goddamn Joey Gouda, and I'm going to sit down. I'm going to do 2 more, and that man better say thank you, or I'm going to lose my mind. Hey, whoa, Joey, calm down, man. It's just a live stream. It's just a comment section. Everybody loves you. I'm sure that there's someone special in your life that can rub your belly for you until you calm down and give you a Slurpee, and everything will be fine. All right, just relax. And when you behave that way, like you're trying to get me to do something, oh, you get your 15 minutes of fame on a channel nobody watches anyway, but you sure look needy. Everyone's writing your name down. They're going to give you shit, dude. You brought this on yourself. All right. Where was I? Going back up. So, Joey Gouda. I said it right that time. Gouda? I don't know. It says Gouda. Gouda. I don't know. Pixie Puddles. Welcome to being an extra. I love Pixie Puddles as a name. Mary Mistretta, member for 11 months. She's a long-time supporter of the program. Mary's been around a very, very long time, even longer than the 11 months. The Shaggy Rifleman, Johnny 5 versus Wall-E. Who would win? I'm a fan of Wall-E for many reasons, but I'm embarrassed to talk about why I like it now. So ask me next time. But I might tell you if you guys actually remember, but I don't want to talk about it right now. Brett Mitchell, did you ever watch Automan TV series? That sounds familiar, but if I did watch it, I didn't watch it enough to remember what it is, but I do remember the name, I think. Hidden Finger, you gave me a second argument against people claiming perpetual energy exists. With what machine can deliver that power? You gave me a second argument. Hidden Finger, you gave me a second argument against people claiming perpetual energy exists. With what machine can deliver that power? Am I supposed to say thank you? Or, am I supposed to say you're welcome because I gave you something? Or was that a question? Not trying to be an ass here. I'm a little confused. That's all. I promise you. Hidden Finger, I'm just a little confused on that. Chush dropped in $2. Says Phoenix comment star. My mom says, well, Marcus got the wave and I got the $2. And with that, the sheets are completed. All right. Oh, where are we? At 6:52. I know I started a little bit early tonight because the thing was going and I just didn't want to wait. I was getting all spun out. So I'm going to, before I step on my dick and ruin the night and piss everybody off, I want to say thank you. I'm sorry that tonight did not turn out like you guys wanted. I'm sorry I didn't get to any of the pictures. I didn't get to the Book of Lies. I got to nothing. And I don't often do that. How many times in 2 years have I done that? I'm going to say never. I've started off angry. I've started off with a story, but that just went kind of sideways, and I do apologize for that. Thank you guys for sticking it out with me, though. I really appreciate that part, that you guys didn't give up on me. I needed a minute, and my lovely wife is back. Button is on.
Yes, we got another PayPal from Loud One.
My brother.
$20. Just because we love Gen X Mom. Smile, amazing lady.
I'm divorcing my brother as of right now. He gave that money to you, not me. I should have waited. I'm all complimenting Loud One. Oh, this is my brother, and I love that guy. And he gave the money to Gen X Mom. Fuck that guy. Get out of here. I don't even have the energy to poke Loud One with a stick right now and get him going. Anyway, thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for sticking it out with me. I apologize for how we got rolling on that. That was not my intent. Old Man Jake, $5. Hey, old man, it's good to see you still kicking, and this is for the studio fund. It's on its way. I check every couple of days with those guys, but I am really impressed with the direction we're going right now and where we're ending up. You guys should be happy when it gets here. We'll do a full blown out thing on it. Hey, what's going on over there?
Just before you go, Joey Gouda sent $2 and apologized.
Oh, he did. I didn't see that. Joey sent $2 and apologized. I didn't see it. I just got informed. Listen, I got to go, you guys. I need to go do some serious drinking and calm down. So thank you guys for sticking it out with me. I'm not sure where you're listening and watching, what corner of the planet you're tuning in from, but I do appreciate it. Remember one thing. We dig you guys. Without you guys, Gen X Talks, my kids' channel, would be nothing. Nothing at all. And I don't know where you're listening, tuning in from. AM, FM, Sirius XM, or anywhere across the planet on the Armed Service Radio Network. Good for you. We appreciate you being here. Remember one thing from Gen X. We'll catch you guys on the flip side.